27 Club. It's not some exclusive celebrity hangout or secret society. It's actually one of music's darkest and most mysterious phenomena. Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, Jim Morrison, some of the most influential artists of all time, all gone at just 27 years old. It's a chilling pattern that's haunted the music industry for decades. While statisticians say there's no real spike in celebrity deaths at 27, these weren't just any celebrities. They were once-in-a-generation talents who changed music forever, each fighting their own battles with fame, addiction, and inner demons. The 27 Club has become more than just a coincidence. It's a sobering reminder that even those who seem to have everything aren't immune to life's fragility. Though they left us far too soon, their music and legacy continue to inspire new generations, leaving us to wonder what masterpieces we missed. Let's dive into each of these talented artists' stories. In the pantheon of rock legends, few stories are as tragically beautiful as that of Brian Jones. Born in 1942, he wasn't just another musician. He was the artistic soul who birthed the Rolling Stones. Picture a young virtuoso who could make any instrument sing, guitar, harmonica, piano, you name it. He was the band's original golden boy, the one who shaped their raw, bluesy sound that would later conquer the world. But like so many brilliant stars, Brian's light burned too bright, too fast. As the Stones soared to fame, he spiraled into a world of drugs and alcohol, eventually being forced out of the band he created. Just weeks later, in the summer of '69, he was found lifeless in his swimming pool, another musical genius joining the haunting 27 Club. Sometimes the brightest flames are the quickest to fade. Born into a world of music, little James Marshall Hendrix would become the greatest guitarist who ever lived. We know him as Jimi, the artist who turned the electric guitar into a magic wand, creating sounds that no one had ever heard before. With his upside-down Fender Stratocaster and a wall of amplifiers, Hendrix didn't just play music, he painted with it. He made guitars weep, scream, and sing in ways that left audiences speechless. From Purple Haze to his mind-bending version of the Star-Spangled Banner at Woodstock, he pushed the boundaries of what was possible with 6 strings. But like a shooting star, his brilliance was brief. At just 27, the world lost Jimi Hendrix, but his influence burns bright even today. Every time you hear an electric guitar wail, you're hearing an echo of the revolution he started. That's the power of Jimi Hendrix, the kid from Seattle who changed music forever. Amy Winehouse wasn't just another singer. She was a force of nature who changed music forever. Born in London in 1983, she burst onto the scene with a voice that could shake buildings and break hearts. You know that haunting, soulful sound that gives you goosebumps? That was pure Amy. Her masterpiece, Back to Black, wasn't just an album. It was her raw soul poured into music. When she sang Rehab, the world stopped to listen. 5 Grammy Awards later, she had proven she wasn't just talented, she was legendary. But behind that powerful voice was a fragile soul fighting demons we couldn't see. Like so many brilliant artists before her, Amy's story ended too soon at just 27. Yet her legacy lives on, in every soulful note, in every artist she inspired, and in the hearts of millions who still play her music today. In a small town called Aberdeen, a kid named Kurt Cobain picked up a guitar and changed music forever. Growing up wasn't easy. His parents divorced, and he found himself bouncing between homes, finding solace in the raw power of punk rock. But in 1991, everything changed. His band Nirvana released Nevermind, and suddenly that angry kid from Washington was the voice of a generation. Smells Like Teen Spirit wasn't just a song. It was a revolution in flannel and ripped jeans. Kurt struggled with fame, fought his demons, and wrote lyrics that spoke to millions of lost souls. He gave voice to the outcasts, the misfits, the ones who didn't fit in. But sometimes the brightest flames burn out too fast. At just 27, Kurt left us, joining that tragic club of legends gone too soon. Yet his music, it still echoes today, reminding us that one person's pain can become another's salvation. Jim Morrison was more than just a rock star. He was a poet, a rebel, and a cultural icon who changed music forever. Born into a military family in 1943, young Jim found escape in books, devouring the works of philosophers and poets that would later shape his artistic vision. When he co-founded The Doors in 1965, something magical happened. His deep, hypnotic voice and magnetic stage presence turned songs like Light My Fire into instant classics. But Morrison wasn't just performing. He was channeling raw emotion and pushing boundaries in ways that both thrilled and shocked audiences. Behind the leather pants and wild performances was a complex soul, a UCLA film student turned rock star who struggled with his demons. His blend of rock, poetry, and provocation created a legacy that still captivates us today, even decades after his tragic death in Paris at just 27 years old. Jim Morrison wasn't just the voice of the Doors, he was the voice of a generation seeking something more. A small-town girl from Texas with a voice that could shake the heavens. That was Janis Joplin, who burst onto the music scene in the 1960s like a force of nature. She wasn't your typical pretty face in a dress. She was raw, real, and absolutely revolutionary. When Janis took the stage with Big Brother and the holding company, something magical happened. Her voice, it was like thunder and whiskey mixed with pure soul. She didn't just sing the blues. She lived them, breathed them, made them her own. Just when she was soaring highest as a solo artist, we lost her. October 1970, at just 27 years old, another bright star joining that tragic 27 club. But in those few short years, Janis Joplin didn't just make music, she changed it forever. She showed us what it means to be completely, unapologetically yourself. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give a like and subscribe.